Come along with me to my holiday in Mauritius. We flew British Airways from London Gatwick and we were picked up at Mauritius Airport by Hotel Transport. It was a lovely car with a bottle of water, refreshments, and this newsletter here talks about all the events, activities, what's going on at the resort that week. So that was really interesting. The driver was super friendly and it was a nice drive down to Shangri-La. We landed quite late in the afternoon, so we headed around the resort for a quick walk around, have a look at the pools, facilities, and then went out for dinner. There are 5 restaurants on the resort. This was one of my favourites here because it was seafood, it was lobster, steak and lobster. It was an amazing restaurant, and you literally sat on the beach, sand between our toes. It was a really good experience. Back to the room that night, and they decorated our bedroom with lovely petals all over the bed, the floor, the bath. Really nice touch. And this is the view from our balcony. Look at this, isn't it magnificent? It's a corner room, so the views were all around. Isn't this view gorgeous? We then went for a walk along the private beach at Shangri-La. Look at this. There's no one around. It really does feel private. We're on hunt for coffee and, of course, breakfast. And you honestly could not beat breakfast. Every morning we sat here on the beach. Anything you wanted, you got. Day 1, and we're off to play golf. This time we're playing at Anahita. Amazing. I tell you now, one of my most favourite golf clubs I've ever played at. The range was spectacular, really good facilities, and just the views all around. It was amazing. 4th hole here, Anahita. Absolutely gorgeous. Right in the water. Not hit a bad chip in either. Really enjoyed playing Anahita. Highly recommend it if you're in Mauritius. We then headed back to the hotel because they had happy hour sunset drinks on every evening. So really loved doing that, being with all the other guests at the resort and soaking in the sunset. Meet Toto. He's over 100 years old, giant tortoise living on the resort. Really friendly, so make sure you say hello to him. There are 2 pools at the resort. This one here is right down on the beach, and it was my favourite one because there's all different places you could swim around to, water fountains and views directly onto the beach. Loads of things to do on the resort. Tennis, paddle. There are also options to hire canoes, which we did here. It's a little private island that's just off the private beach. So we canoed all the way out there. Probably took 20 minutes. The tropical fish. There's also loads of little private beaches just around the resorts. There's probably some we didn't even find because there's so many scattered all the way around. So you never feel like you're in anyone's way. You're just always by yourself. Now this here was dinner on the beach. Amazing. We didn't know it was happening. They surprised us one night. So it's white tablecloth, silver service. They set you up and it's lit all by candles, and you follow them all the way out to the middle of the beach, and you order a few hours before, so I had the lobster. So also from Shangri-La, you can get your own boat pickup with your golf clubs, and they take you to Cerfs Golf Resort. Literally, it's on an island. The only way to get there is by boat, and it was absolutely amazing. Another activity we did after all that golf and swimming, we did an excursion. It was a private boat tour which took you to the waterfalls on the island. It also showed you some of the local friendly monkeys that actually jumped on the boat. We were able to feed them as well, which was really cool. We stopped off and did a bit of snorkeling. Some of the most amazing creatures were under there, some fish, tropical fish, all those different colours you see on the TV. It was a really cool experience. There's one there. After we got back to the hotel, we were told it was Mauritian night, so you got to try all local delicacies. They also put on Mauritian performances, all dancing and music. It was a really cool night and good to be part of the culture. We were in Mauritius in September and it was the most perfect time to go. It was low season, so it wasn't as crowded, and the weather was great, except for 2 hours it was like this. That was it, the whole trip. We were there for 7 days, so that was pretty good. We enjoyed the most incredible sunsets, the most amazing food, people are so friendly, and we really can't wait to head back to Shangri-La, Mauritius.